But Stephen A. Smith, I know you agree, Curtis Lewa, not exactly a profile in courage.
Man from the hood, not. He's too busy with the black elite. He probably got the call from Barack. Buck and bow and apologize, and he did. And now, sort of, all of a sudden, MAGA is Make America White Again?
Yeah.
Hey, Stephen A. Smith, I remember you when you went to Thomas Edison High School, when Jamaica High School and Hillcrest would get out, and you were running for your life there, right along Jamaica Avenue, where they had the bus terminal there in order for him to get home. But now, all of a sudden, he's got to establish his cred with the Barack Obamas of the world. Hey, Stephen A. Smith, when's the last time you were in Jamaica? How about coming out this Saturday to Rufus Park, 2 to 6? That's right by 153rd off Jamaica. And let me tell you something. You are going to see Black Patriots for Trump. A rally, Black Patriots for Trump. That's 2 to 6 on Saturday, 1 month since the Crotona Park rally. And who has helped put all of that together as he did that first rally? The Reverend Ruben Diaz Sr., because he's black and he's Hispanic. You should see all the speakers.
I know.
In fact, an alumni of Southeast Queens, our own James Golden, who went to Jackson High School, where he was Urkel at the time, he said, oh, man, give me that information. I think the guy's ready to travel there.
He's going to come from Florida?
I think so. Let me tell you something. People are saying, wow, first Crotona Park in the heart of the South Bronx. Now, all of a sudden, Rufus Park, oh, my God, 2 to 6 on Saturday. All blacks for Trump.
I love it.
And Stephen A. Smith, when's the last time he was over there? That's right across the street from York College.
Stop it. And, you know, it's funny because Sean Hannity is good friends with Stephen A. Smith. Hannity is also good friends with Al Sharpton. Mark Levin is friends with Stephen A. Smith. You've got all these, and I love Levin. Levin is a brother to me. I love Levin. I'm not going to say a bad word about it, but you got all these white, conservative, Trump-loving hosts that bend over backwards for guys like Stephen A. Smith and Al Sharpton, when the truth is they're both racist at times and couldn't care less about anybody who's successful in the white community unless they're paying them big salaries at ESPN or writing them big checks at the National Action Network.
Yesterday was Juneteenth, and I immediately went back and I processed in the following. Black radio sports talk show host, Google. And you are the first one to come up when you hit WABC. Go ahead.
Is that true?
Google Black radio talk show host, WABC.
That's hilarious.
You Google, because you're so tan sometimes you could be a brother.
Right now. It's funny, there's actually a link on the New York radio message board, which you go to all the time, your friend Alan Snippen, the dentist, that talks about the possibility of a new all-black sports talk station. Why we need that, I don't know. I thought we were trying to make everybody equal, assimilate. No, all black. So, like, I know, for example, that Art Rush is black, right?
Art Rush Jr., Arthur George Rush Jr.
He was black?
He was the godfather of sports talk radio.
He was before, what's his name? The white guy who...
Bill Major, who I listened to on WNBC. Let me tell you something. I'm in the car with my Uncle Ralphie, a degenerate gambler. He's Italian-American. He's listening to WWRLAM, which is in Woodside, you know, with the stick. I said, Uncle Ralphie, why are you listening to the black station? Arthur Rush Jr., who was doing at that time Schaefer Circle of Sports.
Schaefer beer?
Yeah, Schaefer.
The same one that used to sponsor the Met games.
Yeah, Schaefer, right?
Yeah.
And you know,
it's the one beer to have when you're having more than one.
Very good. Arthur George Rush Jr. was a degenerate gambler. My uncle was a degenerate gambler. There's a whole generation of degenerate gamblers.
Listen.
And Arthur Rush Jr. would slip in references without giving over under, without talk. But this guy would give right. And my Uncle Ralphie said, yeah, Arthur George knows more about Willie Mays than any guy alive and the New York Giants. So I learned all about Willie Mays from the guy who knew more than all three of your guys combined, right? The Dog, Benigno. And I hope when Steve Summers come on, he doesn't slobber you like he did the last time.
No, he's going to. It may
Because
even be worse.
That's the way you suddenly get in good graces with Sid. You just tell him he's the greatest thing in the world.
Huh?
And Hitler, he's not a bad guy,
Hey,
Sid Rhodes, he's not a bad
He
Jew.
did build roads.